UPRONA party has been divided into two factions since the end of January. The faction recognized by the government has just elected Consiri Nibigira as its president. She was presented on Friday to party activists at the same time as the new vice president of Burundi, named by head of state Pierre Nkurunziza.
Syrian government forces and rebel fighters in parts of Damascus suburb have agreed to a ceasefire. The truce will see the rebels sending their weapons while the government open up humanitarian corridors to the affected areas. We have details in this report by CFI.
A truce has just been announced in this Damascus suburb. The reconciliation agreement was reached Monday between the Syrian government army and the armed opposition in the town of Babila. The opposition agreed to hand in their weapons and have the Syrian flag raised over administrative buildings. In exchange, the government agreed to allow the delivery of humanitarian and medical aid into the besieged town. Other Damascus suburbs, including Barze, Beit Saham, and Yelda, signed similar agreements. Residents are very relieved.
We are more interested in this type of reconciliation than in Geneva. The solutions come from here. Nobody from the outside really cares about us. What matters is our needs here.
Although it managed to escape total control by the Syrian army, the town has been widely destroyed in a year and a half of fighting. Now people feel they can live normal lives once again. People are speaking to one another. The rebels have been promised an amnesty.
Truces have been signed in many suburban towns around Damascus. Everyone is keen to forgive, to live together once again and be safe. The Syrians don't have a problem with one another. We're going to succeed now that the foreign fighters have left.
The ceasefire agreements reached between the Syrian government and rebels in the suburbs of Damascus allow President Bashar al-Assad to gain time and use his army elsewhere in the country, such as in Homs, Hama and Daraya, where the army is pursuing its offensive.
Allahu Akbar.
Time now to take a second break. We'll be right back.
Think Universal Properties. Universal Properties is the leading real estate developing agent in the Gambia. Universal Properties prides itself with experience in the property business. Our properties are well located in areas such as Brufut, Sukuta, Lamin Kerawan and Tanji, close to the Camel Safari and opposite the river. The properties have all access to good road networks, electricity supply and water. Our payment terms are flexible and prices affordable.
This is Universal Properties. We urge all Gambians to come on board. We are reliable, reasonable and cheap because we want to make home affordable to every Gambian.
Visit Universal Properties today on FIB building along the Keraba Avenue. Universal Properties, the most experienced real estate company in the Gambia.
Welcome back. And in sports, Zion Warriors football team will fly the Gambia's flag at Anfield in May after the 5A side team won the Standard Chartered Bank Road to Anfield football tournament. Zion Warriors kept their nerves in check to beat African Lions on penalty shootouts after 8 minutes of breathtaking football. Ababakar Senghor watched the finals and he now tells us more.
But Funfield football ended with a surprise name, booking a ticket to Anfield. Who taught the Zion Warriors side, a cocktail of different nationalities, Gambians, Sierra Leoneans, and Nigerians will deservedly enter the final rounds. But this is what this bank and a football club that oozes international class represent. If multiculturalism and internationalism is true of these two brands, the Zion Warriors provided ample evidence of that on this day. Liverpool Football Club has a global following, and Standard Chartered Bank prides itself with an equally diverse international customer base. The Zion players represent and identify with both. These are players with steely nerves, skill and superbly determined folks. They won games sometimes easily, but when it called upon to display toughness, they showed character to win tight games. They won on penalty shootout And when the final game against Africa Lions swung furiously, unpredictably, they remain the only predictable force.
Gambia, watch us right now. Watch out for us. We're taking on Brazil, Spain. We're going to bring the cup back to the Gambia.
Deservedly, they won the maiden edition of the tournament. But on this day, all are winners.
I'm extremely satisfied. I'm very happy with the way the tournament has gone. Yesterday we had wonderful matches, most entertaining matches from the ladies. And today the semi-finals and the finals were also wonderful.
The nail-biting end to the games was nerve-jangling, but the excitement of the football tournament can only serve to inspire the group.
Apart from giving recognition to what the bank is doing, I have come to still give my presence in the process, let them understand that they can work with government and that government needs them to partner in this process of revitalizing sports and complementing whatever government is doing.
The participation was great. It was really a heartwarming thing for me to bring this thing to Gambia. And the tournament is here, it's concluded today. It will be another experience taking the team who won to Liverpool. Never been done before in the Gambia, and hopefully it will not be the last time. So I'm really excited.
They celebrated wildly, but when the dust settles on this eventful day, these players and their partners in Standard Chartered Bank, Gambia will be putting in place plans for a memorable visit to Anfield.
Some Nigerians, some Sierra Leoneans, and some Gambians in the team. So it's just perfect that we have a West Africa story. So it's just, I'm excited. It's not only we are bringing men to Gambia, but everybody who won in this team was born in Gambia. So they are calling themselves Gambians. So we have Gambians, Sierra Leoneans, and Nigerians part of the team. So, it can't get any better than that.
This was once a dream of dreams, but for Zion Warriors, it is reality hitting them full circle, thanks to their efforts and a special initiative by Standard Chartered Bank. For Grts Sport, this is Babukar Senghor.
From sports, we now join the Central Focus Office for a look at the day's weather outlook.
The source assures us of a continuous flow, and from there, everything follows. And for those of us who know what the River Gambia stands for, understanding its sustainability in all aspects of life is easily confirmed. The River Gambia provides nutritious delicacies as food, while it provides its wildlife a balanced ecosystem. This river, as a sanctuary, is committed to its inhabitants' needs without ceasing. And as you travel along, all these values are replicated in one company, Elton, just like the River Gambia, leads in its commitment to values that matter most. Elton, championing the vision for a new generation.
Hello viewers and welcome to Weather Forecast. Today we had a partly cloudy, sunny and a relatively warm afternoon. The satellite picture indicates convective clouds over southern Africa and over Madagascar as well. These clouds will eventually give rain and thunderstorm over affected areas, as over the Gambia and Senegal remain stable. For tonight, it will be cool, slightly heavy and occasionally windy across the country. This condition will persist until tomorrow in the morning, then becoming sunny and warm in the afternoon over the entire country. Light to moderate northeasterly winds will flow across the country, and the speed will range from 10 to 20 kilometers per hour. Minimum temperatures will be 15 degrees Celsius over North Bank and the Central River regions, 17 over West Coast region, as the rest will record 16 degrees Celsius. Maximum temperatures will be 32 degrees Celsius over Greater Banjul, West Coast and the Lower River regions, 31 over North Bank region, as the rest will record 33 degrees Celsius. Low tides will be 0.3 meter at 6:25 in the morning and 0.3 meter at 6:35 in the evening. High tides of 1.7 meters at 12:06 in the morning under 1.6 meters at 12:24.